Hey gang, it's your buddy Platt, back for another episode of Vegas' Best Bars. Today we're outside the world famous Atomic Liquor. A little background into Atomic Liquor. Atomic Liquor was founded by Joe and Stella Sobchak. Hopefully I said that right. Back in 1952, this place actually had the first tavern license in Las Vegas. At the time, this was on the edge of town. The old downtown was Las Vegas proper, and pretty much all we had in this town were casinos and then restaurants. There weren't taverns or bars. If you wanted to drink, you went to the casino. Originally, this place was known as the Virginia Cafe, and Joe and his wife Stella bought the place, but after a couple years, they're like, all right, we're tired of cooking and running a restaurant. There's got to be a better way. And they end up turning this into a liquor store, aka Atomic Liquor. At the time, this was the far north end of Vegas, and you literally, if you look back here to the north, you could watch the old atomic test out in the desert. The only thing north of town was the Air Force Base and the atomic range, so you could see from this patio the old atomic test. Thus we had Atomic Liquor. After a couple of years, though, they realized, all right, there's probably more money in making drinks than necessarily selling booze, so they applied for, or they acquired what was called a pour license, which there was a casino just down the road a little bit that was closing, and they bought their pour license and got the city to convert it into what is a tavern license. So this is the very first quote-unquote tavern in Las Vegas. Great little history to it. The celebrities have been here through the years. The Rat Pack, Barbara Streisand, the Smothers Brothers, for God's sakes, Clint Eastwood. This place was a who's who for Las Vegas. The original owners, Joe and Stella, passed away in 2010. They were 91 years old. Their son ended up selling the place. When I first got to town, it was kind of ran down at the time. But their son sold to investors, and they've remodeled the joint, and now it's kind of back to its old glory. So with that being said, let's go check out Atomic Liquor. Gang, a fun little stop at the world famous Atomic Liquor. What a great, cool little place. Actually, it's probably more what Hogs and Heifers really wants to be. Interesting fact I will tell, I was talking to the door guy, and he caught me kind of shooting outside and asked if I was going to shoot inside. Anyway, make a long story short, he says that because the place is a quote-unquote historical landmark, and it is because it's the first tavern in Vegas, that supposedly I couldn't shoot there. That was a story. I don't think that applies to Hogs and Heifers, but anyway, that was a story he told me there. But he told me the whole kind of backstory that I told you, and that there's kind of rich history to it. He also told me one of my old bosses from the casinos working there now, so it's kind of cool to see him over. But if you make it downtown, take the extra time to walk. I'm thinking 2 or 3 blocks just east on Fremont from the main casino district. Come down, check out this place. This side of Fremont Street's been revitalized the last few years. They've really cleaned it up. When I used to work downtown, this was unsafe, just to let you know, but it's safe now. Come down, check it out. Atomic Liquor's the first tavern in Las Vegas. Real cool spot, nice beer selection, nice cocktail selection. And like I said, it's worth the walk. Well, until next time, bottoms up.